it going? How are you doing today? You doing all right? Hope so. I've been thinking about you all week. I've been really concerned with how you're doing. Last time I spoke with you, it didn't seem like you were doing too good. So I just wanted to check in again. I just wanted to make sure you're doing good. I'm glad to see you're looking healthy. It looks like you've eaten, but not too much. You like in a good sense. You're at a healthy weight. But not too much, but not too little either. So anyway, I'm your host, Katy Perry. Welcome to the Moment Makers podcast. Today we have a multitude of different surfaces, some rough ones, some smooth ones. I've got some sandpaper in the back that's about 82 grit. It's really just a cinder block, but yeah, we've got some interesting things for you this time. We have some interesting things to talk about. I don't know what they are, but you know what we can talk about. Earlier I was having a hot fudge sundae from McDonald's, and let me start off by saying I don't usually eat McDonald's. Like it's kind of a rare occasion, but my roommate Jesse, he was going to McDonald's, and I saw on the top of their little gluten-free list, it was like hot fudge sundae, so I'm like, what, let me get one of them things. Let me get one of those guys. And it's a rare occasion for me because I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I personally don't really like ice cream. It's it doesn't really set with me well. And by set with me, I mean I don't enjoy tasting it often. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I was raised in a bit of a communist household. We didn't like cold or sweet treats. I also still really don't like chocolate. I enjoy some Reese's peanut butter cups. But besides that, I mean, I'm not really a sweets guy. I'm a fruit sweets. Like give me a nice like a raspberry pie. One of those. Not Aunt Jemima. It's like a Marie Callender or something. They do that. But anyway, enough about desserts. Deserts. The fucking Sahara desserts. But I'd like to start this off by saying, hey, and then end it with saying goodbye, but I'll do that later. So I'm hoping that we can go ahead and kick into our, what is it? That's right, word of the day. And our word of today is philanthropist. Yeah, that's a good word. That's a word I can get away with saying. All right, and I think the next thing that we need to move on to, I really enjoy this segment. I can't get enough of it. The random facts segment. So let me pull up some random facts and let's just, learn y'all some knowledge. Here we go. All right, and first fact of the day is a very interesting one. But here we go. Frank Sinatra was offered the lead role in Die Hard. Isn't that's crazy? Die Hard, the movies we all know and love. He was almost in it. Frank Sinatra, he's up there, all blue eyes. He had a brothel that he owned in Las Vegas that he had tunnel. He was a total fucking kingpin. Frank Sinatra was a schemy motherfucker. But good God, could he sing? That my way. Just imagine him in the middle of, Die Hard and driving down the road or something, he just starts singing. Isn't that fun? All right, anyway, Ben & Jerry originally wanted to start a bagel company. The partners ended up in the ice cream business because they couldn't afford a bagel machine. Now, isn't that crazy? I'm so glad that Ben & Jerry decided to do ice cream instead of bagels because, I would hate to have a bagel in my PJs, I have pajamas. It sounds okay, but honestly, I prefer ice cream because you know what? Who doesn't love BJ's and your PJs? You know, it's a great little thing. The Scots have a word for that panicky hesitation you get when you can't remember someone's name. You want to know what the word is? It should have been our word of the day. I didn't even think about it because I didn't know about it, 30 seconds ago. Anyway, it's tartle. Tartle means the panicky sensation. We're moving on. Humans are the only animals that blush. Isn't that crazy? The hue of the skin, it just fades away the white. Oh God! When a man allegedly found a dead mouse in his can of Mountain Dew, Pepsi had an expert claim in an affidavit that the drink was so acidic that it would have dissolved the mouse after 30 days. So they claimed that. I'm curious to see if that actually would come to pass. As so have other things come to pass. Staff members of the Slavic and Slovenian embassies meet once a month to exchange incorrectly addressed mail. Now, isn't that interesting? One more. Queen Elizabeth II has had over 30 corgis in her lifetime. Now, that's a lot of dogs. Can you say she's a dog woman or a cat woman? Well, there's no facts of how many cats that she has. But it's safe. Well, I mean, she could have had like 70 cats for all I don't know. She's probably a dog person though. I don't know. So. We're reaching an impasse here. We're reaching a blood-curdling moment that I like to call silence for a moment there. Yeah, I think I'm either going to segue into something else or I'm going to segue into you. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I would like to start a new segment with you all that I'm very excited about. It's actually a little bit more political than we usually do on this podcast anyway, on this little bonus episode we have here. It's what I like to call the Orange Update. Now, if you are unfamiliar with the Orange Update, which I'm sure you are because we have never done it before, it's when I give you an update on how the one orange that I have had for about 3 months now, how it's doing on my kitchen countertop, because it is slowly deteriorating. It's slowly getting a little bit worse every day. And I just wanted to let you all know how long it takes to just get a little bit worse and worse and worse each and every day. So right now we're looking at a little bit of a dried, wrinkly skin. No mold growing yet, thankfully. Nothing like that. It's definitely getting smaller somehow. I'm assuming the juices are expunging out of the peel somehow. I'm not really sure how the science works there. But there doesn't seem to be any grossness happening besides the fact it's getting a little bit more shrivelly than a orange usually is. But anyway, on to our obituaries. We had a recent passing in our community here. We had Davis Macklemore, who sadly passed away at age 105. But he is now with our Heavenly Father above, and we shall be continuing to think of him in our prayers and in our minds and solely hearts. But enough of the sad things. We will move on to another new segment that I would like to get to. And I got to tell you, I've recently been getting into astronomy or astrology. Sorry, I'm not no scientist. That's for damn sure. I don't know. Hide from hair. Well, I mean, a hair's a rabbit, and hair hides when you like hide and go seek and shit. But anyway, I'm getting into astrology, and I'd just like to do, you know how the newspaper, you just have like all these different sections, I really want to do a horoscope section for you all, because I know each and every one of you have been missing out on that. So we're going to go ahead and start in the first of the year. But like with the second, the second one, I'm not going to start with one of them, but Sorry, to take a sip of my tea real quick. All right, so let's start with Aquarius. Okay, guys, you are going to have a hard time on this upcoming Friday, is what it is. You are going to need to wear a blue sweater in order to not contract syphilis. So watch out. All right, Pisces, be careful. There are multiple fish in the sea. All right, Taurus. I think that's after. Actually, no. I think it's air. I don't fucking know. All right, Taurus. I'm an astrologist. Watch out for pink and blueberry. Those two things. That's it. Pink and blueberry. Specifically, the color pink and the fruit blueberry. It's possible that if you consume a blueberry, there's a pretty damn good likelihood that you're going to choke and die. If you wear pink, your grandmother is going to get evicted from her apartment. So I wouldn't do that, although it's not a life-threatening situation. Hopefully she can stay with you. On to Aries, which I think I got those two backwards. But Aries, that's right. Watch out, you fiery hotheads. You Aries, you. Yeah, I know how you are. I get it. I'm a fire sign. I know what's up. Just watch out for all those knuckleheads out there. Yeah, and on to you, Gemini, you two-faced fucking bitches. I hope you fucking die. And then on to, what are we at now? I don't even know. Cancer? Yeah. It's a hard topic for me. I really would rather not talk about cancer. But Leo, yeah, you lion people, you. And if for those at home that can't see, I am actually no astrological sign. I was born on a day that didn't have one. So none of these apply to me, thankfully. I feel like I'm skipping some, but it's fine. Anyway, Leo, look out for the Sagittarii, and because they're going to bring you a surprise. It might be good, it might be bad, but more than likely it's going to be a sexual favor from your best friend. And then moving on to Virgo, that's right. Virgo, you persnickety OCD fucks. Yeah, I know how you are. You're doing good, I guess. I heard you dyed your hair the other day. Hope that pressure isn't getting to you too bad. And Libra, just being as plain as ever every day. What's going on there? No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Sagittarius. No, I skipped one. Scorpio. That's right. It still astounds me that a Scorpio is a water sign. Why is a Scorpio a water sign? I always imagined a fucking scorpion, a bug. I would imagine that would be like earth, or fire. I don't know. But at the same time, Scorpio are very lucrative, liquidating individuals. So what that means, I'm not entirely sure, but it can be left to interpretation. Anyway, moving on to Sagittariuses. If you go on a journey in the near future, be sure to pack a extra bag of primarily provisions and water, or that can be the same thing, I guess. But pack an extra bag with a blanket in it, because it's possible that you will get cold. Okay, and moving on to Capra Sun. All right, you have to watch out, Capra Sun, because you never know when someone's just going to drink you up. Okay, and I think that's all. I don't know. I didn't count them. How many is there again? I think 11. Yeah, that's right. One for every month. That's okay. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little segment. If you did, please leave a review. Let me know. We'll get back to you in some way, shape, or form. Leave your address, your email address as well, your name and phone number, credit card information, including the security code on the back, and your social security. And thank you, and we will get back to you. Yeah. I think it's time for our favorite segment. That's right. What was it again? Oh, yeah. We don't really have an official name for it, but I'm just going to be calling it the podcast story. That's right. We're welcoming back the podcast story with our main protagonist, Folophagofanus, the bottle, and Nook and Cranny. We have his wife there now. So we can go ahead and get to that. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go.
Gather around, everyone. Gather around. Welcome back to our favorite show ever. That's right. Here we are. Don't have a fake name today. But picture this, if you will. We are outside of Plymouth Mouth Hospital. And we have Folophagofanus, the bottle, Nook, and Cranny waiting outside. They have already talked to the janitorial person. He is supposed to meet them at the correspondent yard. They are in a field to the southwest. Plymouth Mouth Doctorate Hospital is northeast. The janitorial person is supposed to come and meet them in the field that is betwixt them. Here we go. Folophagofanus, where is your boy? My boy? What do you mean, Nook? He's not my boy. He's a family friend who has been... We have helped him for years now. I don't understand why you keep... This entire ride over here, you've been calling him the boy. You know, he has a name. He has a name, Nook, and his name is Dennis. Okay? His name is Dennis. You don't have to berate him like that and call him the boy. Well, I'm sorry, Folophagofanus. I want to get my father out of the hospital. I'm here with my wife. I'm here with you and the bottle, which... I'm not even going to get started on that. I'm just saying this is kind of ridiculous to me. I don't understand how you think this is actually going to work. But, I just don't... Folophagofanus! Look! On the hill! Here he comes! Here he is! We must get ready for him to meet with us! That's right! Bottle, yes. Good eyes on you. I knew I could rely on your perception ability. Yes, we will go upon that hill, in the middle of the field, the hill that is in a field, the field that is upon a hill. We shall go and meet him, yes, the janitorial person, Dennis, who has the keys to get into Plymouth Mouth Doctorate Hospital. And we shall go forth and rescue. We're gonna rescue. We're gonna rescue your father, Nook. And then you have no reason to keep bothering me about the storage unit payments. Jesus Christ, I'm tired of that shit. Cranny. I don't know why I said my own name, but hi, I'm Cranny. Welcome. Cranny, where are you welcoming us to? I don't understand why you're... Where? We haven't gone any... I'm sorry, Gothenakers. It seems as though my wife is having a seizure. Thankfully, though, we're right by a hospital. Let me just call 911 real quick. Oh, here comes Dennis. Maybe he can help us. Well, we'll have to see where this goes until next time. I look forward to seeing if Cranny is able to make it out of the hospital. She is having a terrible seizure as I speak. I'm your host, Folophagofanus, and we're going to get back to it. That's right.
Imagine you're on a hill. You have nowhere to go. And then suddenly, out of the corner of your eye, a small dark package appears. You open it up. take out a small rectangular piece of paper that has something in it. It smells delicious. You put it in your mouth after you unwrap the paper. You chew. You're transported to Mount Everest. That's the magic of 5 gum. Little bit of an ad read there. We've actually gotten sponsored now, so this is a nice big step for us. Really trying to grow the podcast, have some revenue coming in from ad sources and readings and such. But yeah, we're gonna. Honestly, I mean, I don't know what you guys have been up to lately, but let me tell you what I've been up to. I've been losing my goddamn mind. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I haven't gotten enough sleep. But you know what? Who has gotten enough sleep? No one has gotten enough sleep. Because I feel like at one point when we were all young, we got this disease, mono or something, and we're all just perpetually tired. I'm not sure. Maybe this is just growing up. I'm not sure. But I hope, you know what? I think, I hope you're not tired tomorrow. That's all I gotta say. I hope you get a good night's rest, and I hope that in the morning when you wake up, you feel well rested and well achieved in your sleeping endeavors. All right. I hope you all have a good one. And this is going to be it for the bonus episode of the Moment Makers Podcast. I've been your host, Katy Perry. Have a good one.